we wouldn't find much good trash out in the country.
Because they're very resourceful. They'll use anything they can have.
I don't think
property.
that's true. We have found some good stuff out on back roads.
I'm saying the times have changed too.
Yeah, I know. I think the best garbage pickup was when that 90-year-old lady across the street from us died, and her kid just put all those bags out. I would go out every night after they were there cleaning out that house and sort through those.
Bring the bags home.
I did, yeah. Brought the bags home and sorted through them, and then just put them back on the curb gently where they belonged. It's really amazing to me how through social media we can connect with friends and meet new people who all share a passion for similar things. On what I did on my day off. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Look at this.
Oh. We get inspired by each other. We share with each other where to find the good stuff, and we shop with each other. This week at the cottage, I did a few little projects to get a fresh look for spring. I had these 1970s end tables for years in the basement, and so I'm going to show you how I used a couple of great techniques to turn them into chippy old painted columns. My goal is to build up layers of texture so that I can create a worn, weathered painted finish that sort of looks like the columns that we have in the cottage. After mixing up the Fresco with the Fusion Mineral Paint, I apply it to the tables and kind of stipple it on and lightly brush it on so that I retain some of that chunkiness of the Fresco. I've done each table a little differently. One I base coated first with a different color of white paint, and the other I just applied the Fresco straight to the table. Either way is fine. That layer is dry. I'm applying the two-step cracking paste system by Pentart. I'll share a link for how to apply the entire cracking paste system in the description box below. And then apply a final light coat of paint over the entire surface. After this coat of paint has completely dried, I'm going to go ahead then and apply a clear wax and then a dark wax. I'll use the clear wax again as an eraser to remove any excess of the dark wax. This is going to then collect in all of those cracks and all of the frescoed areas so that it has that grungy, layered, chippy, wonderful effect that I'm looking for. I had this idea that these two end tables might work as an alternative to a traditional coffee table at the cottage. So we're going to take these home and try them out, see what happens. It's going to roll.
Let's see, how do we want these?
That's actually not bad. It's kind of a neat option. Look at everybody investigating. Takes up less space. Yeah. I love the idea of this whole situation here, but it ultimately didn't work out well for me, and we ended up finding another table that I'll be transforming for the cottage next week. I'm going to go next door to our neighbor's house, and I'm going to help them do a little cleanup in their yard. They have this big willow tree, and I have an idea for all of these branches. So So Bruce and Deb, you can thank me later.
Yeah, he pooped already.
Here's what I did. I took all of those willow branches and I started to gather them all together into a wreath shape or a nest shape to build this nest inside of this wire framework cloche that I had made. I'm going to build up the layers of twigs and moss and bundle up some little grape hyacinths and narcissus bulbs to pop in there as well. I bought the little potted bulbs at Trader Joe's and then just gently take apart a few of them and then wrap them in moss. I wrapped each of the moss covered bulbs with some florist wire to hold everything in place.
Time is a healer, just you wait and see. The problem is for me, I need eternity. So tell me and be honest, tell me did you know that you would be leaving me just like
You can see that I added a bowl inside the nest before I start to build that up and put the moss in and those little wrapped bulbs. Then I just filled it up and added a little bird's nest.
letting go.
I tucked in a few artificial greens and some feathers. Tried to think of what would be in a bird's nest. I even threw a little piece of ribbon in there. And I'm happy to report that I got this project finished just in time for the snow to fly again. I'm going to get ready to stage this whole area. It's actually the only big blank wall that I have in our cottage, so we try to change that out seasonally. But look, our little grape hyacinths all are blooming. So fun. Today we're going to go and do some picking, and we're going to make 3 furniture deliveries, but we're first meeting up with one of our favorite picking friends who always has good coffee for us. The first time that JR had coffee at Patty's house, he came home and said, we have to get one of those Mocha Master coffee makers. And we did. Not only does Patty have good coffee, but she has really good stuff. She picks all of this from the roadside. She salvages all of the hardware. She takes apart furniture for the wood and finds the best architectural salvage from renovation projects.
Somebody had done a built-in shelving unit with adjustable shelves out of the plot, and they had ripped that all out and they ripped this out.
I cannot believe that these were stair treads.
Yeah, those were the risers, and those big chunky
Yep.
ones back there were the
Yep.
stair treads.
And they were on the road,
Yep.
on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were.
Girl.
Oh yeah, these are all gumwood shelves up here in front.
Oh, serious. What is this wood piece right here?
That's a reproduction.
It is?
That's a reproduction. Yeah.
Well, it's nice.
Yeah, it's cute. It's actually like fake. It's faux wood grain. It's like that. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. We'll figure out something to do with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, what is that?
I think it was like for your little lingerie. Yeah, these are little clips. That clip.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Take a look at me.
It's cute. That would hold some nice little like inks and craft supplies, journaling supplies. Love it.
So somebody had replaced the rotted
How much?
Yeah, I'll take those.
decorative.
Uh-huh. Love them.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. Next, we went to deliver a cabinet to Gina's house. I can see why she has become a good customer of ours. I love the same things that she loves.
Best day yesterday. JR and I went to deliver some furniture, and one thing leads to another. And we dropped off a cabinet, and then she told us about somebody else who was getting rid of a bunch of stuff. We ended up picking up this incredible cabinet. While I was there, I found a few other treasures, including this piece right here. I was shocked. I made this piece. This was mine. This is something I made at the shop and then sold. And here it is, marked down. I don't know whether to be offended or...
Oh, what have we done? What have we done? Well, look at all this good stuff. Radio cabinet. Oh my goodness, we have so much good stuff from yesterday. This is going in the house with me. These are old plastic blow mold planters, but I'm gonna give them a faux concrete finish. And we found this little bench, and that is gonna actually go in our cottage. But you want to see some really good stuff back in here? Boxes and boxes of ironstone and wonderful pottery. Oh, and there's more, lots more.
Once the candles on the tree glow, softly lighting up the long snow. Then the quiet of the winter night was filled with wonder and pure delight. Oh, the light like snow tells secrets of long ago.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us here this week at L&J Goods. We're going to get all this stuff unloaded, cleaned up, and put in the shop so that we have a whole fresh new look for next week. While you're here, it would mean so much to us if you leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so that you don't miss what we're doing here at L&J Goods. I've left links in the description box below with all of the products that I used for my little end table makeovers, and links for how to find our friends Beth and Gina. You can find us at lnjgoods.com or at our brick and mortar shop in Medina, New York. Wow. All of this has got to be back in order for Thursday when we open. JR tells me that he'll be ready to go.